To answer that question, yes, I can win in a trial against St. Agnes, the state of Maryland, all those doctors, and everybody. Now, you see, I already checked Edward Swanton because Barry Goldstein of War Rachel Branch proved in a deposition May of 2023 when he said Edward was not my doctor. How can he evaluate me? And more importantly, who the hell Joseph referred me to? That whole claim and every last business of my Medicare is fraudulent. And yes, I am old. Punitive damages, nigga. And money from St. Agnes through Edward. He's a contractual employee and whatever he do on their property, they are liable to. I'm telling you, because if they keep gang stalking me and trying to stick me and prick me, maybe I will die. Ain't no nigga here, especially no female, no Merlin getting no help when black men benefit from humiliating her. Hey, let me pop that collar. I'm not finished. John Falk, the ER doctor, is liable, even though they threatened me and got a cease and desist through the court, which was fraudulent too. He was. I'm gonna tell you how. There doesn't have to be a direct saying of who gave who to who. But where the hell John Falk go for Edward to be referred to me from John? But more likely, where the hell John go? Was he the ER doctor? My protection. Samson O'Latin, a colleague of Edward, is on my medical records around 10:30. Why? How did he get there? Because if John Falk in the ER was my doctor, where did he say I needed psychiatric treatment, John? That I got sent to Samson O'Latin? Was that when John Joseph Tuomo fraudulently claimed he referred me to Edward Swan? Where was you, John Falk? In St. Ascension St. Agnes Hospital of Baltimore, Maryland. Put that in the records that the ER doctor was gone. What did I do? Sit there? I don't know. I was being drugged. And then when Samson got on, the first thing he did was drug me too. So if there's no transfer of patient care, not even in the notes, how did 4 doctors pass me one to another in every way you think they did? Every last one of them owed me punitive damages for fraudulent claims. Samson medicated me for what? John Falk left me. Thank you. Joseph lied about referring me and put a business on there too. And Ed lied and put 4 businesses. All through Windrush behavioral, contractual, and Ascension St. Agnes. They allowed that bullshit to be written on their own medical records. That bullshit. When Barry proved that Edward was not my doctor, I said, nope. I said, he walked in a room across the hall in a patient's gown with black socks. So all I said, I couldn't see that brother real good. I said, he here to harm me. That's what I thought. I had no idea until a year later completely how much harm that man did to me. Who talked to Jane Lennox criminal? Because she ain't come to the hospital. Everything she did was a recorder electronically manufactured. Somebody left her a synopsis of me, I guess, on her email, and she called back. Who called her to tell her to release me from Windrush behavior? Because Edward lied. So how did those people get me? Everybody lied on my medical records. Thank you, Barry. Not that you told the truth about that lie. I already knew you lied. Already knew y'all lied. I just need it on the record. And then you did tenfold. And you gave fraudulent medical information to the court clerk, Barry from Wind Ranch and Brown attorney firm in Simonium. So don't y'all tell me I can't win my case. But every time I try to go out and do that, they gangstalk me worse. There's always a new crew here. And you can spot them right away because they stupid as shit. And you know who sent them. But you get tired. So what I gotta do is release my information on here, because I ain't gonna be them people say, well, they gonna write a story after I die. This is the story you tell her in. This is what happened to her when y'all find out the truth about these people I wrote about for 3 years. And don't you tell me that discrimination ain't for no brown and black people. I'm black, baby. I was the only black female on that jury. I didn't want anybody to do anything special. I just wanted a mediation, because the family was retaliating against me when I moved next door. How the hell? I knew they lived there. I just liked the area. It was pretty. It was quiet. I didn't know Murray was on the left, the juror I referred, and the whole gang was on the left down the street. Murray was in the first house. I was in the second. I turned and looked, and when I saw them daggone, that body cam, I saw a little T-Ray. I said, oh my God, that's TTG. That's when I really knew the scope of the things. So I'm going to tell you again. I already got those 4 doctors. I got Ascension St. Agnes Hospital. I got all 4 of Edward fraudulent businesses. Did Medicare recoup their money? I don't know. But yes, I am, and deserving of punitive danger. And I'm going to tell you like this, if my name was Karen, I wouldn't have to ask. I wouldn't have to be a runaway bride. I wouldn't have to stop my brother from taking pictures of birds or nothing. So I'm going to throw it all on here, because I'm going to be, like I say, I ain't going to be going to people, I died and you make my story up as you go along. Nope. My story is mine to tell. Thank you. Like, follow, and share.